Welcome back. It is time once again for the annual United Way Community Campaign Kickoff. And joining us this morning for all the details, we have Charlotte Rice and Kendra Freeman. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
Now, of course, United Way, so many people are familiar, not only what you're doing in the community, but so many of the people and organizations that you are partnering with. So now comes that time when it's the community's chance to really give back to those missions. How important is this fundraising campaign?
This fundraising campaign is so important, and this kickoff event on Thursday is really just to celebrate the start of this kickoff and let the businesses and individuals in town just get to know each other and spend time with other folks in town that give back to that fundraiser.
And we're talking about millions of dollars usually that are raised by the community and then go back and stay here in the community. What's the goal this year?
The goal this year is more than last year, definitely. So we'll see. Have to see.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because all that money, that's so great too that it stays here in the Big Bend. I think that's so important, and that makes people want to give. United Way has so many partners around the area, so many initiatives of its own, and that's really where that money helps. What are some of those big programs you guys really want to put a spotlight on?
Well, this year we're focusing on education, income, and health initiatives, and so we're about to start in the middle of September Reading Pals. So I was here a couple weeks ago talking about that. It's our one-on-one mentoring program in the elementary schools, and then this year we're actually piloting a program for Math Pals. So it'll be in the middle school setting, 7th grade, working on those skills needed for the Algebra 1 end of course exam, and then we also have income and VITA programs.
That's something so important too, maybe for not kids anymore, you know, talking about adults who maybe need some help as well. Explain a little bit about that initiative.
Well, the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance has been one of United Way's most successful programs. We've had it for the last 10 years, partnering with wonderful agencies like the IRS, AARP, Florida Blue, just a lot of great partners. But what we really need to make this program work is volunteers. That's
something that's so apparent too when we're talking about the fundraising. Yes, you're trying to raise millions of dollars in a year's time, but people's time is just as important as maybe a financial contribution. What is the best way people can get involved, volunteer their time, and maybe find the right way where their volunteer and their skill set is going to be best suited for United Way programs?
They can always log on to our website, uwbb.org, and we have all of our programs listed there, or just call the office and tell them what you're interested in, and they can always connect us to one of us.
If only I had Math Pals when I was younger, right? I mean, that's such a great idea. This is something really our kids all the way to adults benefiting from the United Way. And here's the community's chance to help. The big kickoff event going to be Thursday, so just a couple of days. Try to RSVP by today if you can. The event is Thursday from 11:45 until 1:15 p.m. at the Donald L. Tucker Civic Center. It's $25 a person. You see some contact information there on your screen, so you can make sure you get your RSVP in and get all those details. And then, of course, you're going to be there mingling with people. You can find out the best ways to give back and help the United Way. Thank you both so much for being here. We certainly appreciate it. All this information going to be online for you, WTXL.TV. Don't go away. Your final forecast when we come back.